Welcome back to another short from the Jim's channel. I'm your host, and today we're going to be talking about the stereo fuse location in these Dodge Durangos. So this is a 2014 model Dodge Durango, and I'm sure this has many years it applies to. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. But a common customer complaint I'm getting is that my stereo, along with my HVAC control stack, has gone dead, and I don't know where the fuse is. So I went over here to the fuse box, and I looked. Couldn't find a single fuse pertaining to the stereo. In fact, I'll get a nice little image of this for you. That way you can pause the video and look for yourself. But I promise you, if you look through this entire fuse box, you will not find one fuse in relation to the stereo, despite it being called a fuse box. We go over here inside the vehicle, and I'll show you the fault itself. Customer complaint is that when you start the vehicle, like so, all right, it does run and drive, but if you notice, nothing. No air conditioning, no eco, no traction control, no nothing. Oh, those work. One thing works, that's nice. But the stereo, air conditioning knobs, and all related things do not. So after a little bit of research, I was able to find the fuse for the stereo, hidden in the dumbest place you can imagine. Let's walk over to the passenger side of the vehicle. Okay. Who's surprised to see that in here? Absolutely nobody. Anywho, we go all the way over here, underneath the passenger seat, and here you will find the battery. Okay, on the left-hand side of the battery, you're going to want to look down into this crevice like I did and find an orange wire. Once you find that orange wire, covered in black tape, you pull it up towards you and you pop this cap off, and you will see a fuse. You see that fuse right there? That is a 20 amp fuse that controls the stereo and HVAC. Once you remove that fuse and replace it with one that's good, all of a sudden, like magic, your stereo will come back to life. So right now, I will pull this fuse out, show you that it's bad, and change it. So we've pulled this 20 amp fuse, and as you can see, through the blinding LED light, it is broken. So let me go ahead and pull another 20 amp fuse out of my up pocket here, right there. We will replace it with a known good fuse and see the magic. So now that we've gone ahead and changed that nicely hidden fuse, let's hit the button and see what happens. Wow, look at that. The stereo works again like it should have. You know, if only Dodge could put this fuse for the stereo in some kind of large box that contains all the fuses under the hood. Would be a nice thought, wouldn't it? But anyway, at least we figured out the problem. I've certainly learned something today. I hope you've learned something today. But thank you for watching. I appreciate your patronage, your viewership, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.